Hello and welcome everybody to another episode of RCW here on this Wednesday afternoon as we have the Dream Champion Sky Outlaw joining us here tonight in what appears to be some new attire as well. So Sky Outlaw will be facing Alexa Bliss for that title in a RCW Iron Women's match, 20 minutes. Whoever gets the most falls wins, and that match will be next week, next Sunday at RCW Kingdom. To close out WWE 2K22 and this life cycle. Of 2K22 as we are on the road to 2K23 as we have Erica Lundin, the #1 contender to Deonna Purrazzo's Women's Championship. She'll be facing her at RCW Kingdom for that title. Now, a lot will happen in RCW in 2K23. You know, we might change up the titles a little bit and, you know, may not have the same titles as we do now. You know, there might be a little bit difference, you know. It all depends on, you know, what 2K23 gives me as a content creator, what I'm able to bring to the table for you guys. Young Sin and I, one of my mods, we're going to go all in for you guys on it, and we're going to make sure that we get all that and even more for you guys. Well, we got to close out this life cycle, and we're going to do that next week. So we got a couple more shows left to go. As we have Sky Outlaw and Erica Lundin starting off here. We're going to hear from Luna Outlaw later tonight as well in regards to Valkyrie getting a victory over, I believe it was Kari, one of the members of the Savages. Now, I believe she holds a victory now over every single member of the Savages. So it'll be interesting to see what she has to say in regards to that as a body slam there to Erica Lundin. And now, oh, we have Little Miss Bliss. She's not here, however. Slight distraction that allows Erica Lundin. She's got Roma lined up. Right off of the bat, Roma right onto Sky Outlaw almost. Had her there off of the distraction from Alexa Bliss. There's the 450 from the springboard position there. And now Sky in trouble here with the submission. Just like that, Erica Lundin has fully taken over this matchup, but Sky able to get out of it. Erica Lundin able to check that elbow away, and Irish whip in the ropes. Has her in the ropes now. Tuck down there. Look at the agility of Erica Lundin. Beautifully done. The #1 contender for Deonna Purrazzo's Women's Championship as she's calling the Dream Champion Sky Outlaw up to her feet now. Drop kick there, right from the top rope. Beautifully done and beautifully executed. And now Sky looking for that Tiger suplex. There it is. And she bridges it into a pin here and just a count of 1. We appreciate y'all joining us here on Kick. This live broadcast of RCW here. She looked for the Sky's the Limit driver, that being Sky. Is Erica Lundin able to get out of it? Erica Lundin tried for that knee lift and offline there with that one. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right there. Is the butterfly DDT. Right to Sky, moonsault, nobody home. That gave time for Sky to recover. Now look at these headbutts. Right onto Erica Lundin. Knocked her out a little bit, but just a count of 1. And a huge elbow strike after checking that one away. Or Erica now. We're going to gain an advantage. No, Erica's not allowing her to do so. Erica with a quick strikes. Look at these quick kicks there. And just a right hand now into a cover. Got a count of 2 here. And a kick out once again from Sky. Now looking for Roma again. She's got it hooked up. Roma once again. No knee lift needed. What a kick out at 1. Sky with the defiance. The fans want one more time. Tried for the moonsault. Nobody home. The Sky was able to get the knees up there. Now looking for the Sky's the limit driver. She's got it. There it is. Beautifully done. Now Sky now. It's a normal matchup. Just looking for a table. She can't use that, otherwise she's disqualified. But she doesn't seem to care too much. This guy was looking to put her away. The referee getting rid of that table. Erica Lundin tried to roll her up and not happening. Oh, a chop right to the chest of Sky there. Oh, suplex. Beautifully done from Erica Lundin. As Erica Lundin now taking the Dream Champion up to a vertical base. Here comes that knee lift. Now Erica Lundin with a splash. Cover on the Sky here. Count of 2. Almost. Sky just able to get the shoulder up a 2 there again. Not much to go off of. The Sky now lifting her up. The GTS. Beautifully done. The go to sleep made famous by your hero CM Punk. Erica Lundin's out of it. No. And the fight forever chants are reigning through the arena here tonight as a spinning heel kick connects there. Erica Lundin still fighting though, looking for Roma a 3rd time. Looking for it a 3rd time, quick. 4 times the charm, there's 3. Hook of the leg again, 1, 2 to get the win over the Dream Champion and still able to get her shoulder up before the count of 3 is Sky. Sky very resilient there with that one. No chance of women's wrestling are reigning through the arena. Again, another splash. Could that be it? No. Again, Sky able to get the shoulder up once again. 450. Now looking for it yet again. 4 of them. To get the win, and Erica Lundin's got it. It took more than what she wanted. But sometimes you gotta pull something out of your ass, honestly. You gotta pull everything out of your arsenal. That's what Erica Lundin had to do, and now she's gonna have to do that when she faces Deonna Purrazzo for that Women's Championship next Sunday at RCW Kingdom in Manchester to close out 2K22 and Season 13 of RCW. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to hear from Luna Outlaw in just a few moments. That's right, folks. Valkyrie. There's a little bit of a warning there from Luna Outlaw. Looks like those two are going to have a little bit of an issue. Going into RCW Kingdom as Public Enemy are coming out here. Now, Luna Outlaw and Valkyrie will compete inside a steel cage. Now, the only way to win is pinfall or submission. You cannot escape the cage under those rules. So, we have Public Enemy, the tag team champs. Now, these guys will face the Usos for those tag titles, and these guys have been on an absolute roll. These guys have been wanting to be booked almost every week now because they want to show the world why they are the tag champs. Ricardo Rose, Justin Rose, and they look ready. And speaking of ready, here's my buddy Gimt. Welcome, Gimt, to see you in here. Good to see you, man. If you guys want to check out something really awesome, check out my podcast, BTV. Enter the command socials as we have Imperium, Marcel Bartel, and Frank Eichner with Walter. Imperium. Now, Walter had made his debut in the Ace in the Hole match, the men's Ace in the Hole match at Double Down. We'll see what he will have in store for the RCW roster. So if you guys want to see something really cool, as I was saying here, as our superstars got ready for this match, definitely check out my podcast. The most recent episode I did is with Way Too Gimp, one of my good friends, and him and I talked about how to get ahead in streaming, pun extremely intended, as he's just your typical head in a jar, but trust me, that's what he says, but he's definitely more than that. And I definitely enjoyed, getting to have that discussion with him just on streaming and his journey and, Twitter and how crazy the world can be. And, obviously we talked about the Cyberpunk series and some of the content that I've done in what it pertains to, not just myself, but the reason why I talked about that content and the reason why I talked about that with Gimp is because those are types of things that, make all the difference and, set people apart from, other people. You have to put in an effort to make good content, and, that conversation that him and I had, it was a highlight of it. We talked about what it takes to make good content, what it takes to get somebody to hit that follow button on your stream or that subscribe button either on your stream and actually pay for a subscription, or a YouTube subscription where it's free. Somebody subbing to you, that means that either if you're on Twitch or Kick or whatever, in streaming, they want to actually financially help support you, but they also, and on YouTube, if they sub to you, yes, it's free, but that means that your content's good enough to where they want to see more of it. So they obviously sub to you for a reason. It's just a great conversation, so make sure you guys check that out as a cover there from Justin Rose onto Frank there. And Eichner is in trouble here in this matchup, as Walter and his boys may have messed with the wrong guys. Ricardo Rose getting tagged in here. Look at the shake and bake here from Public Enemy. Look at this. Beautiful. Ricardo Rose killing it here. Oh, but Frank Eichner spinning the foot around. Now Eichner Going to the corner. Couple shots in the corner there. Elbow. To Eichner. And oh, he took that. And Ricardo absolutely fired up. Tried for the drop kick. Missed it. Walter pumped as all hell for his team, but they're not looking good right now. And speaking of which, tried for the body slam, but inverted DDT as Imperium are looking to come back in this terrible camera angle there by our camera crew, but I don't think Ricardo wanted anybody to see that count of 2 here. May have Public Enemy done. And no, Frank Eichner almost got the victory for his team. Marcel Bartel tagged in now. Tried for the super kick and missed it. Marcel with the German suplex. And now Marcel Bartel with the submission. Honestly, his new name is a lot easier. Now that he's going by Ludwig Kaiser now. His new name is a lot easier. We'll just call him by the name that he's in this game apparently until 2K23. Now Marcel here with the Irish whip to the corner. And Justin Rose saving his partner there because that looked like it was going to end up bad. Saving his brother. Oh, but no, he's got other plans though. You got to realize, dude, that's not the legal guy anymore. That is not the legal man anymore. As Justin Rose with the X-Plex. Trying to get Frank Eichner off of the apron. Tried to do the springboard drop kick. Looking for that suplex. Boom! But Marcel able to take advantage. German suplex to Justin Rose. But oh, what a spine buster. And a drop kick yet again. To Frank Eichner. Looking for the victory over Imperium. Almost got it as Marcel Bartel kicks out. Walter definitely not liking what he's seeing from Imperium. There's Ricardo Rose killing it right now. Look at this guy. Public Enemy have been almost impossible to stop right now as Ricardo Rose with a double axe handle. We have 2 title matches for you tonight. Bayley defending her Glam Championship against Mercy Phantom as Ricardo wanted that splash with nobody home. Now right in the corner he goes looking for the hit list. They got it. The hit list. Public Enemy number 1. Imperium. Justin Rose taking care of business. Oh my. I can't believe Marcel Bartel kicked out at 2. Thought it was over. They're probably thinking all the chops that Walter's going to give them if they don't come out with a victory here tonight. The vicious chops from Walter. I've seen them. You don't want to be on the receiving end of any of them. Now taking Justin Rhodes to the corner. Got this tag. Look at it. Whoa, launching Frank Eichner into that shoulder tackle. Can they finally get something going? Look at this shoulder hold right here. Twisting the joints of the shoulder. Now Eichner taking him to the turnbuckle, right back first, and now just tossing him away. Now Eichner, he's got it. Look at that spinning powerbomb for the win for Imperium. Count of 2, 3, and Imperium's got it. Ricardo unable to get in there in time. And Imperium look to be a force to be reckoned with here. In RCW, Imperium getting the victory over a powerful team in Public Enemy. The card is always subject to change, folks, with a pay-per-view, so we might see a little bit of a change. It might be a triple threat match. Who knows? We could see that. Come next week, come next Sunday, RCW Kingdom, but we still have more coming at you.
Some want to grab the brass ring. Some want to be elite. Some claim to be the revolution, gathering followers on every corner of every street. Me? Us? We are beyond that. For it is not the now that you're fighting for. It is for the legacy that you'll leave behind. What comes after this life? We don't know. None of us do. But there's one thing we do know. We are not about the then, the now, and the forever. Because we are not just forever. We are eternal.
That's right, folks. Season 14 gonna start off with a bang. Or I should say mid-season finale gonna be a banger right there with RCW Eternal. As we have Mercy Phantom coming out here to challenge for the Glam Championship. The championship that she lost to her opponent tonight, Bailey. Beating her for that title. And that was her first title defense. So that's very, very heartbreaking. Couldn't even retain the title. Now the rules for these matches are CPU versus CPU. Don't do anything. I don't do anything in these ones. Same with the BTV Championship. So it's all up to the game. As we have Bailey coming out here. Leader of Damage Control. With that Glam Championship around her waist. Look at it. She even got the side plates. Special thanks to Young Sin for helping me make the title. He's one of my mods here on the channel. As Bailey looking to defend that title with pride. There it is. We also had the BTV Championship on the line tonight. Chris Jericho putting his title on the line. There you go, Mercy Phantom waving to the crowd. And then, of course, you got Bayley. Just turned her back on the fans and, you know, definitely turned over a new leaf. And this is definitely not the huggable one that we're so used to seeing all the time. This is a more mean and determined Bayley. She doesn't give a damn anymore about hugging anybody. Mercy Phantom wants that title back. We'll see if she can win it back here. Here we go. Is Bayley now working on the arm right away with the arm DDT. Going right after the arm. Love it. As a champion, you want a target and you go after it. So for 2K23, I will be streaming on the release day. I want to give you guys like my first impressions. I don't know if I'll be creating anything or not. I might be. I'm definitely going to play like the showcase mode just to unlock all the stuff. It's probably going to be on easy. And then I'm going to do my sliders. I'm probably going to do the same sliders that I've had for 2K22. Because the gameplay hasn't changed too much. So I'm probably not going to need to do anything. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go back and forth between 22 and 2K23 while I'm creating. Because I want to make the people kind of a little bit accurate to how they are now. So I'm going to be going back and forth between the two games. Just creating and getting the characters in. I'm at least going to get the major ones in, obviously. You know, since I can tell you right now, most of the titles aren't going to come back as a clothesline. You know, there's going to be titles that do come back, and, you know, the Dream Championship being one of them, the Women's Championship being the other, and the World Championship. So, whoever ends up being World Champion, you know, will be there. I already know that Seth Rollins is in the game. Right now, Seth Rollins is in the game. Edge is in the game. And also, I can tell you right now that Edge is added to that match. So it's a fatal four-way now with Edge's victory over Drew McIntyre. And oh, what's Mercy doing right now? Oh, no. No. Not all the way there. Look at that drop kick. Look. Shades of RVD with that one. That was insane. Standing shooting star press denied there from Bayley. And now Bayley looking for Bayley to belly suplex. Look at the leg here. Two to retain her championship and a kick out of two. Bayley can't believe it. So you can tell by that facial expression she thought she had this one done. Looking for the Rose Plant driver. Bang, the Rose Plant. Face first into the canvas. Goes Mercy to retain the championship. And Bayley almost got it. Bayley up on the top senton. Nobody home. And now Mercy gonna drop Bayley. Mercy fighting. She's fighting through this. Now got her against the ropes now. Oh, look at this. Wow, what agility from Mercy Phantom with that one. That's something I rarely see, let me tell you. I have never seen her pull that out. Like I said, you got to pull everything out of your arsenal. especially in a championship matchup like this. Now Bayley going up top again, perhaps trying to go for that senton she couldn't hit before. There it is. Dragging her away from the ropes. Very wise there. Cover, lackluster. Lackluster cover, not taking Mercy seriously at all, and Mercy's able to get the shoulder up. Bayley just wants this thing to be done and over with. But it doesn't seem that Mercy's going to go quietly. Merciful spinebuster. Hook of the leg 2 to gain the title back. To gain the title back, and a kick out at 2.5 from Bayley. She knows what she needs to do here. She's got to hook up No Mercy. She's hooking it up right there. No Mercy onto Bayley. To get the title back. Mercy's got it. No. A kick out at 2.5 from Bayley. How insane is this matchup here, folks? As Bayley goes for another cover yet again, and a kick out again from Mercy. And a slap to the face. What disrespect there from Bayley. Notice how she doesn't have any of her damage control sisters out here. No Io Shirai, no Dakota Kai, nobody. This is all on her own. Now looking for the Rose Plant. Caught her off guard with a Rose Plant. There it is. To retain the championship. Oh my. Again, Mercy kicks out. Oh, but she might be done after this. Look at that submission. Referee's in perfect position here, locked in. Bayley, I don't think she's ever won via submission, at least in RCW. It's usually the Rose Plant driver, and it's over. Well, Bayley tried for a strike there. Mercy caught her. Irish whip to the outside, 20 count in effect. There's really not much of a champion's advantage. I mean, you do have that count out, but 20 is a lot longer to get to than 10. So it actually, in my opinion, I would think it's a challenger count. It benefits the challenger more than it does the champion, to be honest with you. And we did that so that we could have definitive winners here in RCW, to have less draws and more definitive winners. Because we've had a couple draws before. And, you know, we've had to think of a way around things creatively here in RCW. So it's just a lot easier to have a definitive winner. Makes things better that way. But also, you know, there has been draws too in Iron Man and Iron Women matches and timed matches, you know, that we've had to play around with. So, you know, a lot of things can happen here in RCW as Mercy resets the count. Barricade. Bayley goes. And nobody really likes Bayley. Nobody really likes Bayley right now. Bella Durov's had issues with Bayley. Sky Outlaw's had issues with Bayley. Everybody's got issues with Bayley. And I believe it was Sky when Bayley was the huggable one. They had a couple of problems. Mercy resetting the count again. You gotta love how these ladies are utilizing the counts and resetting them and using the outside to their advantage. There's Bayley again going in. And out she goes, resetting the count again. And I feel like she's just given time for Mercy to recover, but there's a shot right to the midsection. There goes Mercy into the barricade. Slap to the face again. The title can only change hands via pinfall or submission. Countouts do not apply. However, we could make a rule change there where countouts do apply, like New Japan, because they have that rule in New Japan and New Japan Pro Wrestling. So that could be a rule change. If you guys would like to see that be a rule change, then we can't have that. As a rose plant driver from Bayley to Mercy to retain the championship, and Bayley retains. But Mercy fought real hard for that one. There was a couple times where I thought that Bayley may have been done there, but Bayley's like, give me that. I earned it. And Bayley retains her championship. What a fight, what a battle for Mercy there. I gotta feel bad for Mercy there, because, you know, she really wanted to get this title back, and, you know, things just didn't work out for her. But I doubt this is the last we've seen of Mercy Phantom and Bayley. I think that's going to be something that we see for quite some time. But only time will tell. But don't go anywhere, folks. We have your next title match coming up next. That's right, folks. We are back, and we are here with your next title match up here tonight, here on RCW, and it's for the BTV World Championship. As we have the challenger coming out first, the natural-born thriller, Jack Outlaw. The former United States champion, the very first United States champion. Now, that title is in the hands of Tiger. Now, he will be issuing an open challenge, Tiger, for that United States championship. That means anybody on the roster can challenge for that title. Anybody. So we'll see. You shall see what happens there. We have the BTV World Champion. There's Chris Jericho. He's got Judas on his mind, or Judas in his mind, I should say. As he comes out here to defend his title. Now he beat Jason Moreno, who was the former BTV World Champion. And I should mention, in this title's existence, it hasn't existed for too long. But in this title's existence, Jason Moreno is the quickest to have ever won it. 4 matches. And in his 4th match, he won that title. Now, regardless if that title comes back in Season 14 or not, that's a part of RCW history. We've had a lot of titles over the years. We've had a lot of changes over the years. But history matters. And even if that title is no longer in existence when we move our base of operations to the great Lone Star State of Texas, you know, which I don't know if that's going to happen like anytime soon, but for the cases of the game, we'll just say next game, the home base is in Texas, because it will be eventually. Now, who's to say that we don't change a couple things in 2K23, but, you know, I'm always looking to better your stuff or better, you know, my content, and that's always something that Gimp and I talked about on the podcast, was always, you know, trying to better your content, make your content better. You know, and that's how he came up with the whole head in a jar thing was, you know, how could he make his streams more unique and more personal to him, and that's exactly what he did, was figure out a way to do it, and did it pretty successfully. There's a lion salt there from Jericho. Jack able to take down Jericho now. Huge shot. Right to the arm of Jack there. Now an elbow right from Jericho. Dragging him away. Looking for the lion salt again. He's got it. That's vintage Jericho right there. And now the walls of Jericho are locked in there. He's made so many people tap out with it. Oh, but Jack turns the tables. Almost. That could have been a lot worse. As Chris Jericho looked for the Judas effect. Missed it. Jack, though, able to get out of that predicament there. Now taking down Jericho again. The challenger hammering away, trying to win another title. They're an RCW note. Looking for that elbow drop and denied there is Chris Jericho. He's able to get out of the way. And now Jericho. Oh! Jack lands on his feet. Again taking down Jericho. He's catching him off guard with all these. Now looking for the fall away slam. There it is onto Chris Jericho. To get the title and a kick out of 2. Chris Jericho is not going to go down that easily. As now he's looking for the spear. He's got it. Jericho's dazed. He doesn't know where he's at. Looking for the spear right onto Jericho. To win the title right off of the bat and a kick out of 2.5. Jericho able to get his shoulder up firmly for that one. And the Judas effect right off. Right off of that as Jack charged right into it and a kick out of 2. My God, what a sequence. It could have ended for Jack there, but he's still surviving. And so is Jericho. These two battling for dominance for the BTB World title. And these titles as well, the Glam title and the BTB title, do not need to be defended at pay-per-views. They just need to be defended periodically. As Jack looking for the leg drop, lands it. Could that be enough for Jericho? 2. Almost. Now look at locking in that armbar. He's got it locked in. The Outlaws are pretty good in submissions. They have a pretty full circle training of professional wrestling. Now Jack float over. DDT to Jericho. And now going up top is Jericho. It's a little long ways away. Oh, what a splash. Halfway across the ring for that one. Oh, and Jack's champion. Jack has defeated Jericho. And once again, there is another Outlaw that is champion. Now it's Sky Outlaw, and now that man, Jack Outlaw, once again, champion. And there was at one point where all the Outlaws held all the titles. And it was an absolute outlaw takeover. Are we seeing the beginning of another one? Well, it sure as hell looks like it. Jack Outlaw wins the BTB World Championship against Chris Jericho. But don't go anywhere, folks. We have your main event coming at you in a few moments. Alright, folks, we are at your main event. As we have the excellence of arrogance, Austin Lee, the former King of the Ring and the former World Champion. Now, he was former King of the Ring. We brought King of the Ring back and Queen of the Ring. We brought those tournaments back, and the winners of those tournaments, respectfully, had a chance at a title shot of their choosing. And it was Austin Lee, that man right there, that won King of the Ring. Went to RCW Crossfire to challenge Bryan Danielson, the then world champion, beating him for that title. And now Austin Lee has a chance as he is #1 contender for that Carnage Championship, as we have Dominator coming out here. This is a huge test for someone like Austin Lee. And I have to give it to him. Austin Lee, when he was world champion, he was on the show almost every week. He wanted to be on the show. Call him arrogant as much as you want. The excellence of arrogance. That's his moniker. That's his nickname. But let me tell you, he backed that up. And I think you could be as arrogant as you want if you're able to back it up. You know, it's hard to argue with it. It really is. You know, he may have received some backstage heat for it, but he don't care. Well, let's see if Austin Lee can go toe-to-toe with a big man like Dominator. Dominator, oh my! Came running in like a missile. And now he's already going up top. Austin Lee knows what he's trying to do, gets out of the way. And he's going to have to use his speed and quickness to really get this going. But Dominator knows. That he has the strength advantage. He has the power advantage. Almost in every category. The only advantage that he doesn't have over Austin Lee, I would argue, is quickness and agility. But everything else, it's all Dominator. You know? What the hell's going on here? I'm not sure. What? Oh, that's Jason Moreno again! Moreno! Causing a distraction. And he gets met with a knee, as Dominator was prepared for that. Man, that backfired. And now Austin Lee being dragged out like prey by Dominator, and Dominator said, "Nuh-uh, not today." And now I really don't know what's going on between Jason Moreno and Austin Lee. It's confusing as all hell to me. Because one week they're fighting with one another. And the next week they're buddy-buddy here, it seems like. As Dominator looking to get the win and a kick out at 1. Oh, now look at this submit. Austin Lee. He's got Austin Lee, the excellence of arrogance, trapped in this submission here. He could easily make Austin pass out and it'd be done. But Austin Lee with a shot right to the face. If you're Austin Lee, you got to use your quickness here. You got to use it. Insaguri didn't take Dominator off of his feet, but that did. A shot right to the face of Dominator. Now the elbow drop's coming. The excellence of arrogance. Finding a way to get something going here against a man that should beat him in every category. What a splash. Now a cover and just a simple kick out of one. Trying to wear down Dominator with those elbow drops. Cave in the chest. Now looking for that super kick right to the face. And now, Austin Lee climbing up top. Looking for that double rotation moonsault. He's got it. No, nobody home. Dominator had the knees up. But Austin Lee, he's going to try and keep fighting with Dominator. He's going up top again. Dominator, almost. Nobody home as well for him. Austin Lee holding on as much as he can. The excellence of arrogance still trying to do everything in his power to hang on to this match of another splash to get this one over. Dominator kicks out of two. And now Dominator, he's pissed now. He's mad. Austin Lee just outgunned right now. This is basically having a bunch of bringing a knife to a gunfight. But Austin Lee keeps going. Is he going to lift? Oh my. Lifted up the big man. Ah, Dominator dropped right on his neck. And Dominator's busted open. And a kick out at 2.5. Austin Lee can't believe it. Austin Lee is beside himself right now. There's a shot right to him and oh no, 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 no. Dominator. Look at the charge of the Claymore kick, but Austin Lee got out of the way. Austin Lee got out of the way. Super kick right to the face of Dominator. And now Dominator's stunned. Now Austin Lee, he knows what he's got to do. The double rotation moonsault on the big man. For the win over Dominator. And Dominator still kicks out at 2. Somehow Dominator got the shoulder up at 2. And now Austin Lee wondering right now, what does he got to do to get this man to stay down for that 3 count? Both of these men are battling. Oh, Dominator said no. So did Austin Lee. Still lifted up the man and the wrist lock takedown. Let me tell you. You know, the people on Twitter would say that this makes Dominator look weak, but I honestly have to hardly disagree with him. I really, truly disagree with that. Because Dominator, you know, he's still hanging on in this. But so is Austin Lee. And he knows. That this match pretty much statistically goes in the end of Dominator, but he doesn't seem to care about it. The Dominator doesn't either. Dominator knows he needs to win this inside the squared circle, and he will. Cover. Austin Lee with the defiance. The kick out at 1. Not even 2. Oh, but Dominator still firing back. So is Austin Lee. Blocking that punch. Drop kick. And he's trying to rally the crowd behind him. It's Austin Lee just... Oh no, you don't want to turn your back on Dominator. You don't want to turn your back on Dominator. That's why. That's why. Powerbomb. And Austin Lee still kicks out. Even though turning his back on Dominator, he still kicked out of that powerbomb. Oh, planted. Still having the balls to show disrespect to Dominator. Kick right to the face. And now Austin Lee. He doesn't know what to do with himself. He's charging it up, looking to plant Dominator again. There it is! Dropping Dominator. And Austin Lee somehow defeats Dominator. My God, the arrogance, the balls on this man. To turn his back on Dominator, take a powerbomb, and kick right out of it. My God, if this man's not ready for Jon Moxley and his Carnage Championship, I don't know who is. Austin Lee, the excellence of arrogance, getting the victory in our main event.